After decades of reuse, Bethnal Quarry eventually fell silent once more. Abandoned and largely unmonitored, this vast underground complex became increasingly unstable and increasingly vulnerable. In 2015, the quarry was the scene of a serious assault on explorers, highlighting the physical and personal risks associated with unauthorised access to abandoned underground sites. 3 years later, in September 2018, police uncovered a large-scale illegal cannabis cultivation operation, hidden deep within the tunnels. At the time, it was described as one of the largest discoveries in the United Kingdom. Let's continue exploring, folks. Let's go indeed.
We're pretty close to it last time, to be fair. Yeah.
Is the main door on the plan?
Yeah.
So we can from the plan, we can sort of get the just bearings
Yeah.
where we are.
Bearing flag.
There's something reflecting down there.
Fine.
Oh, I can see outside.
Yeah, that's the door down there, main door.
There you go. Reflection.
Is it?
Chris, you were saying you need paint, don't you?
It's dark, so
How much paint do you need and what colour?
Oh wow, think to it.
Wow.
have a water tank in.
And what colour?
Wow, look at that.
Look, that smells like fuel.
Yeah,
yeah, that smells like an oily fuel, doesn't it?
Or is the oil not this?
Well, it's still got the sign on, so it's gas.
Yeah, so you need it some for the van.
No, that's been going a while, hasn't it?
Go on, pop.
Wow, it smells like Longbridge.
No
Bitumen,
smoking, no drinking, no eating.
bitumen emulsion.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Where?
I got around the corner, it looks
Oh
like
wow,
this.
yeah, that smells great. Tank, that smells lovely, doesn't it?
Shell.
Shell, gas, oil.
Yeah?
How much can you put this on? What is it? Come find out. One of the original Magic Flowers suits.
Oh, these are special sheets. I wonder why they don't do.
I wasn't insulation. I wanted some insulation.
Yeah.
Little light switch on the ceiling.
Look,
It's a shower.
it's a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all modern, isn't it? This has all been done.
Oh, that's because it's that close to the boiler, obviously.
You actually soap in it? The original soap.
Wow.
Do you know what? I don't know the difference between asbestos and fibres, isn't it?
You know the easiest way to tell?
Did
If
anyone
asbestos
wash
has
their
to be
hands?
stamped with asbestos marking on it.
The original soap still in there, and it works.
Oh wow, yeah. Nice, folks. Wash the old hands in there.
Yeah.
And the old bin.
Yeah.
And what's that? That's
It's for where all your protective clothing will go, and that's how you got the blue suit behind you.
there you go. The old,
It's weird, there's slash through it.
yeah.
A leaf blower in there.
Leaf blower. Leaf it out. Oh wow. There actually is a leaf blower.
Ah, I've seen some better days. Oh, I know where we are. That's where that dead was.
Yes.
Smell.
This is looking back at the dead. Huh, there's a lot of chemicals sat there that look full, personally, to me.
What?
Them crates, them two there.
Don't like that smell. So these are marked with stamps?
We're not sure.
They're not marked as asbestos, but they could
Does
be.
it depend on age? Maybe older stuff.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know what point, but asbestos sheets were supposed to be marked with asbestos on them. So,
Yeah.
but that front one's got no markings at all on it, other than the maker's type mark. I know when I had some asbestos sheets that I'd get rid of, they were marked up with asbestos written on them.
Yeah.
You can write out the asbestos, you can then put the colour plastic bottles, can't miss it.
It's right on the floor. The shape.
It's not sort like danger mark.
Maybe it's keeping the demon in.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there then.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like salt. I wouldn't go any further.
You know, that is literally, it's not off the
I wouldn't go past that.
don't break the fucking line. What do you do? Well, they're too late, it's really broken anyway there.
Yeah, but let's break it up. Let's carry on.
It could be a curse.
That's what we're saying. Basically, we start talking into demonology and stuff, we put salt lights down and keep them in. Yeah, that's actually broken. So.
There's one broken line though, isn't it?
No, they're both are.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Well, there's nothing down there anyway.
What's that about demon you're trying to keep in?
Salt, like sort of, you know the salt.
Oh, the salt circles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ian. I know you've already been in it, but this is the bit
Yeah,
behind
that's
the
what,
room you
that's what,
wanted to do, isn't it?
yeah. Oh look, calendar. Huh, date gone.
Cubicle for protective clothing, gloves, etc. What do you reckon's in it? Protective clothing.
Yeah.
No, I don't want this to go.
clean and personal clothing only.
Asbestos little roof.
Yeah, I didn't get in this far, have we? I didn't get in this far last time. See, it's like when you look at all this looks quite modern, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where do you reckon like the power and that cable roof in the front door?
I'd have thought so, because like I said, that goes out onto street level.
Are we going to go up to that?
If you go out the door to your, if you're going out the door, your right hand side,
Yeah.
the electric cover, if you like. From what I'm getting on the pictures, I'm sure there's like there's a room outside.
No more painting that, it's bad.
Look at this, I mean, this is the old tops of them. They've been almost like giving them a bit of a design rather than just building.
Yeah.
them.
That's a big pipe.
Oh yeah.
Big ducting, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
We'll be ready for our beds.
Nearly an hour I've been down there.
Is that all?
I think so, yeah, or around an hour. A big tank.
December 2016 newspaper.
Not too new.
That would be right, wouldn't it? Jack was saying 2018 they packed up. So that would be in their time down here.
What time did we get down?
We got to Sainsbury's at 9 o'clock. What's quarter to 12, isn't it?
Hello. Yeah, this is that room I was on about, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the toilet.
They've got a modern grid.
Toilets?
They don't work. Don't go in that first one either.
No, I won't go this one.
Someone's used it to go for a number 2.
Jesus, folks. Very low.
Sometimes they're back full of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You stand over here, it almost feels like the breeze.
Yeah, you're right.
What's that backfill?
Yeah, I reckon so. Because there's like tubs and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So that's when they finished with that, they backfilled it.
Oh god, look, they found a bike.
The size of time.
Okay.
The front tyre is black.
Dave, I can see daylight through the door.
It's not reflective.
Have you seen the ladies and men's toilet sign behind you?
Oh no, you're alright, you can see through the door.
Yeah, see?
Maybe we need to not shine the torches too much down that end there.
More toilets?
Yeah.
Can you shut it down there?
I'll watch it, just don't light up doors too much. This is the pedestrian, isn't it? You see the top, can't you?
Yeah, I saw them.
See the top?
I might go down there.
I've got a service.
Just look at the gap at the top.
It's proper wet.
I watch the lights too much down there because there's a big gap above the door.
Like a drain there, look. It's all exposed, the door. You can see
You
outside.
can see outside.
It's a big gap above the door as well.
So can you get a signal down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a signal, but it says that I'm in the middle of the junction.
Look.
Oh yeah, much better. With the books. Oh god. Run it in. Yeah,
Bit burnt.
it is. Yeah. Proper soaking.
See these toilet bits, they've still got the back from when it was a mushroom farm, haven't they?
Yeah. It must have been crazy coming in here with being the police and finding all that.
Especially because you probably find, like most of these, police probably don't even know.
Yeah, they need to do random checks on places like this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this is older than it looks. This is mushroom farm,
Yeah. What is it? Just store out car, yeah?
Yeah, it goes up some wood. There's a lot out there.
Oh look, ladies' toilets and washroom. There's no point, it's just nothing behind there, is it? You probably go around that corner. And
It does keep going.
go around that corner. I bet it goes around there.
What corner?
Oh, I'm lost.
It's this way next, isn't it?
Mad, isn't it?
Oh my god.
What?
That part of the breeze block. The breeze block?
We're going to look.
No. Oh!
Whoa.
No, he fell over. It's alright.
Well, where did we go? Go that way.
We're looking through the gate, and where I predicted the front doors are is where I actually thought it was. It's in the back of that yard.
Right.
Yeah. We're literally, there is a gap in the door. We've looked through it, and it is in the back of that yard where I thought it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming then, there's still access from there, so it could be reused.
No, it's
for something.
backfilled. It's backfilled and a lock on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Could be dug out though, couldn't it?
I can go up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then you've got to get the lock.
This is on the outside, look.
Oh, you see down
The
there?
outside. Like I say, there's a room there that. That's over the top of the gate.
Alright, so it's proper overgrown, trashed.
It's only a bit of mud put in the gate.
But that's a light opposite. So when I turned my light off, there's something lighting up. So that's where it dropped the pin, was in this junction here. So I reckon which is up this yard somewhere here.
Yeah, it's
So-
got to be in it.
So obviously, yeah, I probably wasn't going to get a great signal, but it dropped me here. So somewhere here is which is what we said was somewhere in this area.
Yeah.
So we weren't far, right?
Wow.
Literally just missed the door, because I remember this tank. Last time we were down, we just missed it, that door.
I think we've done quite a bit of it.
Yeah, I think we have done pretty much all of it. Their base, you know.
Yeah, there's got to be little pockets we've missed though.
Yeah.
Does anyone want some water? There's full bottles.
Yeah.
Big bottles.
Are they sealed?
Are they yellow?
They look quite new, actually. Yeah.
No, it's not sealed.
I reckon they probably an Explorer's probably bought them down, because they look quite new, don't they?
Yeah, they've got.
I still wouldn't drink them, but yeah, that's definitely not, because it's not full.
Because when they finished areas, they just backfill it, don't they, with all the spoil that they don't want, all the rubbish.
Yeah, I'd have thought. See, I just realised we're in a different rock here. This is sandstone. As when we first come in, it was more like chalk, wasn't it?
Was it lime? Is it lime back there?
What, on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either lime or yeah.
It's
So
like here,
this is this is sandstone. I
It
think.
feels quite sandstone chalky, because you
Yeah.
touch it and it feels like chalk.
Yeah. Because sandstone's quite soft rock, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just
go this way.
So a mine full of different stones.
I doubt it'll go anywhere. The fact that we're at the end of the tunnel there, it won't go anywhere.
So I wonder whether they were in that at some point, heating it. So hot for hot water. I doubt they were put there because they're copper and they were on their way out
Yeah.
and they'd forgotten them. I'm at 19%.
What's that? 90% what?
I'm a battery on the torch.
Oh.
I've got another set of batteries to go in. I'm alright.
Yeah, well, got to be prepared, folks. The size. Look at the graffiti up there. What's that? 1981 or?
18. If
Oh,
you look at it from this
63.
way, that says 1868,
Oh.
and that says 1866. 1876, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Look at
I'd
that.
say that's probably quite original.
So with their lamps, they've done that, and
Yeah.
that's when they hadn't dug it out too much, you know, so they could sort of get to the ceiling. That's mad.
It's amazing. It's stuck like all the they look like burn marks from over there, don't they?
Come down here in a second.
Wow. That amazing. Disorientated.
Yeah, that's because I looked down. I've been looking up, and then suddenly looked down.
It's quite funny because we haven't really been looking up.
No, not really. Other than a few bits where you like talk about cracks and stuff.
Well, this seems to be quite an older part.
Yeah.
Well, as we're the closest to the door here, this is the first bit where we dug, wouldn't it?
Quite a lot of like just piles of breeze box dumped in there, isn't there?
Again, I suppose being close to the door, once upon a time, you could just get in here and dump.
World Explorers. There's about 10 of them there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that?
They're bottles of water. There's about 10 of them there.
Perhaps people are still mining it, like on their own.
Well, if you look down here, look, you've got all barrels and stuff buried, so it's like quite old.
I hear you, Byron.
What? Isn't that a hazmat symbol on there?
Yeah.
Why is it glowing?
To get deep into the.
Maybe like that. That's like sort of, you know, it's almost like
That goes to where Kyron is.
Oh, it's in the water.
It's all just a dead end around there.
always sort of look at cavey looking.
Yeah,
isn't it?
look.
Bit driftwood.
We ain't been down that way.
They're empty.
We've been down that way. Sure. If you go that way, no longer be on back that way.
They come out there.
We might as well go that way.
The size of it.
Yeah, these little black dots, don't they? I wonder if they're part of the stone colour or whether they're burn marks.
There's
Yeah.
a date there. It's either 1919 or 1949.
Whereabouts?
Yeah.
Just hear that.
Read it from this
Oh
side.
yeah. Look.
So it's something 919, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Wow. Well, then that might be a bit late because if it was a mushroom farm
1920. I maybe get, I mean, my date's maybe completely wrong, but if they were in pre-war,
We visited this before, like up there.
yeah.
Or me and Clark have. Don't know if you got it with us.
But if the mushroom farm was in pre-war, that would be about the end of the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't know who's Mark Singh, do you? Unfortunately, it could be a modern.
Yeah, you know that mushroom mark I showed you? A little while back.
Hey?
You know that welding mark I showed you a little while back?
You found the welder.
Yeah, it's here. We're back to that welding mark.
Oh. I was waiting for you to say you found the welder that goes with it.
Yeah.
But like, you can see they've obviously changed stuff over the years because you've got more breeze blocks, more tiles.
Yeah.
So
Or
I
just,
reckon they rebuilt like a toilet block. Or
like I say, we might need to get to a door.
just use the rubbish
So
dump.
they've been coming in a tipper and it's dumping all the rubbish. Because it's almost like builder's waste,
It's
isn't it?
similar breeze blocks though to what's in there. Same thing.
This is the main road back here.
Yeah, I'm not going over that.
It's probably only done quarter.
Is there a gap that side? Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where they went round. So this, no, I'm sure I'm going round it.
We've only done about half of it.
So, what time did we come in?
Not sure.
I'm not sure.
We must come in, what, 10:30, 11? It's now 1 past midnight.
Yeah.
I think it was like 11 something.
Which now? Isn't it? When we're done?
Well, 3 AM normally.
Right then, I think that's it then, folks.
Should work our way back, isn't it?
Isn't there another side that if you go keep on going that way?
The other side of the ladder.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit the other side of the ladder, I think.
I think that's where most of the grow rooms are, no?
No, that was it. Look, here, aren't they? That's where they're here.
Yeah.
Well, I think, like I said, because last time we obviously come a lot further down than we thought we did.
We look down here. Yeah, I was wondering that name was just where the other side.
Wheelbarrow, one careful owner.
What's it, a wheelbarrow?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is that sign I was on about uneven ground.
Yeah. Don't look that old. Obviously, it must be.
God, it really smells burning in here, doesn't it?
Why would you know if you're down there? Have fire.
I don't know. It's idiotic. Shows you the brains they got.
Yeah, slowly suffocate yourself. Fill the place up with smoke. But yeah, I guess keep yourself warm.
Yeah. We did look down there.
Do we?
Yeah. Is that not the curtain we looked over?
Not sure.
I do believe that's the curtain. No, it's not.
Oh. It's one of these. It's got a...
Oh no, street sign.
Yeah, you've got at last.
We weren't lying.
Yeah. I knew we don't. Well, I can tell you where we
Street
are.
signs, folks. Wow.
Yeah. We can now tell you where we are on the maps.
It's sort of not. It's not clear enough, is it? Oh, that's it. There it is. Washroom, packing point, First Street. What am I looking for? Whittle Street. Oh, Wine Street. That's the front, so we'll be back this way somewhere.
It's massive, isn't it? Look at that.
Whiffin Street. Sandy Lane. Back Street. Trouble Street. That's not marked on here, unfortunately. Just unbelievable the size of it.
And the fact that there's houses and stuff above.
Which is.
The other thing down here.
No, one street name I find is not on the actual map.
Yeah.
I don't think we've all passed all this.
No,
Like
because the trolley definitely can pass the trolley.
each one of these you look at, that just keeps them going.
Yeah.
Concrete thing. Yeah, it could be when it's concrete.
I suppose, yeah, that's when the floor can be done.
Wow, look at the how it's going down. Can't see it on film, folks, but it's quite a drop. Oh, look, a triangle. Cut
Oh
out.
wow, look, is that what I think it is?
Just stretcher.
It's a stretcher. Why do they always end up everywhere? Weird, isn't it?
I suppose you'd have had them as a way of getting that, yeah, catchy.
Yeah, I suppose. I've got a funny feeling everything that comes down this mine stays there.
It's
Yeah.
like an oldie, doesn't it? Look at that.
Except dust, hopefully.
At least we know the main entrance is a bit flimsy old metal.
Yeah. The worst comes to worst, you know, if you couldn't find like that, just rattle the gates to
Yeah, someone
somebody
comes.
saves you. Yeah, well, would you have a look around the corner, this corner a bit?
I'm going to a flooded room. It's full of loads of pots and stuff and some sort of weird cylinder looking thing.
Symbol.
Cylinder.
Yeah, that Wiltshire Street, the only one that's not on the map.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Never exit sign. I'm surprised that Whittle sign's still, because Wiltshire Street sign's still here.
No one says it.
No.
Where we've been looking inside. Yeah. I bet that's the case everyone goes, oh, I'll take a side home.
Yeah,
Souvenir.
that's the problem. It's just you get only one person taking a souvenir, and it's,
And then they're not.
the rest of us can't find them. And we can't find a way round. We've got to take the streets from.
Okay, down there there's a door which is the really clever part I stepped in. It like goes off multiple ways as well.
Wow, look at the size of this.
scary looking ghost thing is.
Yeah. And one of the inside rooms.
Funny thing is,
But it was actually in one of the big rooms back in the middle.
some of these main bits, you could drive a small like tractor or something like that,
So they probably did now, mate.
especially in the water.
Well, it's a household box. It's just a shower on the living in it. That is just household waste. Food waste. Although not all of it, so I'd say it's not all of it.
We've got trains of rates, so.
Really?
I'm not going to start going to find several of those.
Hold
I
it.
found a scary woman there.
Oh wow, yeah.
I came around the corner to that. It almost looks like a dress, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Yeah, that would freak me out a bit. Ooh.
Obviously, you've got to think it was just two of us with little lights.
I was going to say, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
I don't know what torches we would carry back then.
It would have been the Legion ones, the original ones.
Yeah, it would be. I wouldn't have many torches.
That's the thing, I think, with exploring. A lot of places, you know, when you speak to older people, they're like, oh, this place was massive. It's because you had a tiny little torch at the time.
Yeah.
And when you start lighting it out, you realise it's all this big
This
stuff.
is where we came from.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
I remember the water, because that's when we sort of said, is it going to be flooded further down?
Yeah, you just running past us. You might be able to see it.
Shine it down there, Chris. Wow. Yeah, it's massive.
In the place itself, just telling you just doesn't do justice, does it? Just how big the place actually is.
I'm hoping it's big.
Yeah, I swear. That's interesting.
Jesus.
So this white it looks like it might be a paint.
Do you know what? I wondered that.
But it's
It's
over.
not the same colour.
If you look, it's sprayed over this bit of wood.
Alright.
Do you reckon so? This might have been ammunition still, and they painted it in the Second World War.
So this is
To make it
sprayed-
reflective.
Is it, do you reckon? You spray concrete over it, hence the reason it looks different.
Yeah.
Now then, look at that. Not screwed.
Hello.
Which does make you wonder how much of it was put in for the Second World War.
I wonder where the street paints come from, I suppose. The military would probably, they like to see right out there. That don't name them, don't they?
I think maybe you're right, because it's obviously it was already here, you just utilise it, and it's not really flat. But as long as you've got a small vehicle to move stuff around here, that's pretty bad. Get a lot of mushrooms in it though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Nice temperature.
Well, that's, I think it's apparent it's really good on the old temperature, that wasn't it? So. Worse than that, more on one torch fire, the shadows.
We just had something else out. You know the white on walls? Huh? The white finish on walls.
Yeah.
Spray on.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you reckon all this stuff is sat on top of this wall?
Scum.
Oh, that was quite deep, isn't it?
Yeah, that is very deep to go that way. What do you reckon it all is? Because when I put my foot on it, it like breaks around my foot.
It almost looks like an oily substance, doesn't it?
And it literally just breaks around my foot.
Bacteria.
Oh, you see it here, look, on top, it's on top. So
Yeah, all here.
I wonder whether it's some sort of oil or something.
See where you can see that half a bucket, I think. Go stand there and see if it is that big.
Yeah, see if that's
Well-
a full bucket.
Follow my footprints there and find the drop that Kyron made me walk into.
Yeah.
He went right up my boot.
They're not half buckets.
No, they're full buckets.
Yeah.
Kyron, do you reckon I can make it? He came up from my lace and went, no. I wouldn't touch anything in the floor. Throw it in the half bucket. Throw it in the half bucket. Should have thrown it in the half bucket.
And possibly to make it more stable. I mind you, I don't know if the sound stage is stable, isn't it?
Because back in some of it, when you look at it, the roof looks a lot more yellow.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's literally just sprayed on to brighten it up for storage. I mean, maybe you can wait
Well,
for
you
the
look at
mushroom farm, you might still do that.
Like here now with these, with all our torches, how bright it is in there.
I'm guessing these footprints are up from earlier.
That's what just, you know, you think there's not that many lights in here.
No.
It'd be enough.
Yeah. Well, you look at our lights, how well that lights up. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's our footprints from earlier.
Yeah. You went that way, didn't you?
I'm not sure.
There are water noises that one.
Is that where we wash sheep? Which way do we need to go, that way or that way?
Follow the water.
Yeah, we want from the water.
But isn't that way back towards the ladder, sorry? Because that black arrow, I think it's back that way. I'm sure it is. Because if you remember, the ladder was to the right of the water. Kyron. Going this way.
These got the step that gets in the walls.
You might be able to go up this way
Yeah.
and avoid the water.
Yeah, that's what I was
We didn't see the other emergency exit.
Well, maybe it's the other one from the field.
Yeah, no, from the bottom of the
I've
ladder.
got an ladder and so.
Well, automatically, they give
So if we could get back up that way, we might go to, once we get to the bottom of the ladder, we might have to work out where the other one is from the map, and we go, look, if we can find it.
The water tanks are over there. So we want to do what?
This,
I'm following the black arrow.
the water tank to get back out through that door.
The water tanks moved to the right of. We went into there from this way, I do believe.
Lost Slope.
At least we got a map.
If you find this film,
We went left and then I'm sort of following arrows.
I think if we wander around far enough.
Yeah. Things just come familiar to you.
Remember
don't
we did the one with Matthew Williams?
they? Yeah.
That felt, maybe it's because one of the first mines from
yes.
this.
Yeah, this is our original entry in here.
You know, it
Well, it was so small.
felt quite sketchy. This looks nice.
I think that air shaft we found earlier is what is what, because we went quite a distance over there. So you think we went in and out all the tunnels, so you can't just do a straight line to it. So I think that probably was that one we looked at earlier.
coming down.
No, the second one
With a big pipe
with a cap on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's that one because that's just an air shaft. It doesn't say escape ladder. Well, that one does. So I think that was probably that one we looked at there.
Yeah.
Other than going that way and whack all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these got the mushroom farm stuff in it, these fans and that.
Well, these pipes, I reckon they're probably. I suppose they could be laid on for the mushroom farm. I was wondering more for the grow.
But the grow's more in.
Yeah, it's deep, yeah, it's further
deeper
down.
in.
So yeah,
Maybe they just boxed all this off with the sheeting and that to
Yeah.
stop it smelling. Wow, look at that. Keep going down there, Chris, that torch. Jesus.
water pouring in there.
It just doesn't show the size of it on film.